guys, this is Tanya from 4Girls. Let's make today these beautiful earrings. So for this project we will need thick wire as well as your 26 gauge wire for weaving. You can use any thickness of the wire, also any shape you like. Each time you make different shape, they will look different, and you can make it more like a teardrop. You can make even, I feel like, a circle earrings or any other shape will work too. Triangle, try with a different shape, why not? The main thing to show you how I braid this, it will give a little bit kick to your jewelry, so I'll accessorize a little bit to simple wires. So let's start it. We need, for the thick wire, in this case I use my 21 gauge wire that I have. It's thinner than I use in these, but if you hammer nicely, if they will be strong enough to weave around them, why not? I will use my ring mandrel, and let's first measure. It's a little bit more than 7 inch. I will use size 8 and just to make a shape. So 8, create a shape. It's very important to make them exactly the same. To lock my shape, I will use hammer. Same with the other one. Okay, so you make them perfectly the same. Now when they cross, hold and just wire up. When you're happy with your shape, it will be time for weaving. I use 26 gauge wire. Okay. It's kind of a long wire I have. I'm gonna untangle first. Okay. took a little while to untangle my wire. Okay, I'm ready. So, like I said, you can make different shapes, and also you decide how much you wanted to fill out of your earrings, probably like that much. So whatever your decision is, you just can start it from one corner and anchor your wire to the base. Now, let's start wire weaving. So we have wires coming from underneath, and all we do is just making the little, like, I need to cut wire because it keep tangling for me, and for the camera I don't want to use too long wire. Just the principle how to wire make that little weaving. So the wire comes from behind your main wire here, from your frame. So it comes from here, and all you have to do, your end, put it through, and it makes like a little kind of like a circle here. You just put it all the way down. It will look like nothing in the beginning, and again with your wires you go inside and put the wire in all the way down. Let's create 2, and you just keep doing. Try to do with a thinner wire with like 26, 28 even gauge, because that's, first of all, it's easier. I try with 24 gauge, it's really hard. Just navigate your wire to the little base, to your base. And it's very repetitive, it just repeat. Inside and inside the piece. So the wire goes inside. Looks like a little big mess. After you make so many of them, you can squish them. I will show you. Oops. That's why it's so important to make your frame stable, because you will pull, and it doesn't matter if you go up, because later you can just put it down the way how you want it. If you want it, your wrapped will be only this part, you can also do it only on the bottom. That's up to you. Let me just finish everything and I will come back. And I'm almost done, so I feel like it's enough for this, but I just want to, because now its wire is so small, like not a lot of left, and I will show you again how I did. So you go inside in the frame and pull it, so the wire is like this, and again inside in a circle and pull it. It's look very organic. It looks like a little flower, like a petal. So let's see. I think it's enough for me. I squished it. Let's stabilize wires. So in this project we have right and left side like this one. It looks like a big messy thing, but on the other side I like how it's formed. These little rims around the border. So I always, when I do these kind of earrings, I make left side the right side, if it makes sense. So it will be front. Now you can just hammer a little bit to create this. I hammer slightly on the inside here and leave it these organic, and you just now make your exactly same how many you did here. Let's say 5, 6. You do the same on the other side, and we're done with the earring. 3, 4, 5. I think that was 5. Cut. When you put your project in a layer of sulfur, it's really will be noticeable. I hope you can see. I will not finish this because I want to make another one, but after you finish with your weaving, you measure both earrings exactly same. These, so it has to be same. Let's see, here is a little bit different, so I will chop just a tiny bit. And you can file the ends. Also use your round nose pliers. Not here. This one thick enough, but when I work with a thinner copper, I always wire after I do the loop. I always also hammer that so to make it more stronger. It is strong enough because it's thicker copper wire. Make different shapes, use different wires. These were 28, make big sense because between this and this it's a big difference. So maybe start with a thinner wire and see how you like it. Guys, I hope you like it, and you can make beautiful pendants. You can make pendants with just the bottom, and then you can put little bead inside, you know. It can be very useful trick for adding a little bit spark to your jewelry. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.